Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of the Avengers, issue 27, 2023. Oh, T'Challa taking it to Mr. Hyde? Yeah, we get that in here. So, let's get into this. That's it. Inside the prison Tesseract world of Meridian Diadem. That's the last monument to Meridian Diadem. You've won, T'Challa. It's like, alright, checking in on him from what he was able to do. It's like, alright. We've won, Routley. The victory belongs to you, to all of you more than it does me. That means you're leaving then. I am. I always was. After months of war with the Loyalists, the Free Gangs now rule the former prison. You can make a home here finally. But it was never going to be my home, my friend. I've already signaled for extraction. Are you going to even recognize your world after all of this, T'Challa? I'm an Avenger, Routley, which means that there is one constant I can always expect. And I really kind of like that kind of panel there of T'Challa putting on his helmet and everything. Trouble. And I love that, seeing from the last issue him jumping in and seeing his perspective as Hyde's getting ready to release going on Sam. And I do like that we then see this kind of panel, him ripping down Hyde's back and seeing the purple there with T'Challa. It's like, yeah, yarg! Months I've been gone, and the first face I see is Mr. Hyde. Not the homecoming I had hoped for, but perhaps the one I should have anticipated. I like your suit, Sam. Thanks, T'Challa. Thank you, T'Challa. Huh? And I love that he's like, what, the suit? Incidentally, what kept you? Oh ho. There's the wit that I so missed. Another Avenger. Excellent. I was so disappointed to have only one to brutalize. It speaks to what I am, destroying something noble, something fine, something good. And I love seeing them like team up, tossing the shield. Hyde being able to kind of like use this shield to defend himself against T'Challa, and then him just tossing it away. Something dangerous, and then that is a gnarly one, taking up that much, and then going into the paneling there. It's like ripping it. Dangerous? You're all defined by the better angels of your nature. That is why you are Avengers. But I am Vice personified. I made myself so, chemically excising my own better angels, and leaving only the devils to cavort and play as he rips his suit off. It's like, oh shit. I have no high-minded ideals like the Mad Thinker. No revenge to seek like Dread Knight. No, I am a master of evil for the love of evil alone. As he grabs Sam and tosses his ass, and T'Challa's like, Sam! I'm told that exposure to hard vacuum is a particularly unpleasant way to die. I dearly hope that to be true. I know of many particularly unpleasant ways to die, Hyde. Let me show you some of them. Ha! As we see T'Challa just going to rip into his ass. So sweet to see an Avenger's moral posturing broken just like that. Sweeter even than the marrow from a cracked bone. Let me show you that, Black Panther. I never killed a king before. Be assured, Black Panther, for such a novelty, I will not hurry the experience. No. I will take your death I will make your death last days. Hey, American kings have never mixed well. As we see Hyde plunging him down and beating him. It's like, oh shit. But this one's a friend of mine. As we see Sam in suit popping in. It's like, oh yeah, that's a really cool one there. How? My partner, Suit, buttoned me up as soon as I left the environmental envelope. And that's not all the tricks we have. T'Challa, close your eyes. Translated from Wakanda. Let's go crazy. Using that fucking head. It's like, oh shit. And this, of course, article. Why do I do these things? Why do I hurt people? Think on that, Hyde, during your nap. And I really love that. We see him kind of focusing in, and then Sam and T'Challa running up and just double punching his ass. That was very clever. I have my moments. We can use Madcap's head to pacify the rest of them. I think not. And we see boom, it's like, oh shit, that's not good. Abalette. A king and a captain. Both titles that beg for an assassination. And she's got the plastoids, carrying her and shit. Avalette Midas, the exterminatrix, you remember, from the Watcher's murder. Yes, see, Original Sin 2014. It's crazy to think of that being that long ago. And I love the paneling on both of the sides and then everything kind of going nuts. 2 guns, Avengers, 12 bullets. No ordinary bullets, no. Not with your plastoid armor and vibranium weave. Midas rounds. Whatever they touch turns to gold. Take them. We've got to close the distance. I'm right behind you. It's like, alright, let's see how this goes. This is a really crazy 2-pager with just crazy interspersed panels showing like the bullets and everything. Let's go. We see them kind of dealing with the plastoids, having those being pretty much their shields. as Abelette's pretty much firing her gun, using a Plastoid as a human shield. Clever, but you failed to take into consideration that gold is terribly heavy, You got me dead to rights, Huh? Damn, I guess I slipped up. Wait a damn minute. Where's the Panther? It's funny, we'd seen mostly Sam, and then T'Challa just, yep. You didn't keep your eyes on all of them. They've just stopped moving. They must require the Exterminatrix to give them orders. Without her, they're harmless. So the rest of the Avengers, the bad news is that they're locked out. The good news is that we're locked in. Exactly. With Madcap, Dread Knight, Hyde, and Exterminatrix down for the count, that just leaves one, the Mad Thinker. So we see them figuring out what's kind of going on. Master, your allies have all fallen. Of course they have, as I intended. My colleagues are supervillains by nature, independent, fractious, contrary. The concept of working as a team is beyond them, as is the idea of falling in behind a leader. No, in order for my leadership of the Masters of Evil to be accepted, I would have to prove that I could succeed where the others each failed. The odds were favorable that an Avenger would be injured in the battle with Doom and be evacuated back to the Impossible City. The odds also favored that it would be Captain America. I wanted Captain America here. A threat to unite my Masters of Evil or humble them. Either way, my purpose would be served. As I see him going through and just being a dick about this. But Master, how will you defeat Captain America? Now the Black Panther as well? I choose each of my Masters of Evil for the particular qualities they brought to the table with them. Hyde's strength, Dread Knight's technology, Madcap's psychotropic gaze, all extremely useful tools. Individually, each failed, but together they could prevail. As we see armor popping on them, it's like, oh shit. And with my super adaptoid technology, I could do it all myself. As we see that, and that's the end. It's like, oh, that's a good thing to showcase that off. It's like, that's not going to be good there. Mad Thinker is going to show the Avengers what he's made of with his super adaptoid armor. And then, of course, on to here, showing Superior Avengers issue 3, Astonishing Avengers issue 18, and New Avengers issue 1, which was Thunderbolts. So, I enjoyed this one for seeing how T'Challa and Sam work together. Seeing T'Challa get a little bit out of the Meridian Diadem kind of prison. The art was just on point, and I loved the flow. This was more of an action one of how they kind of deal with Hyde. Hyde kind of giving like, oh yes, you're giving me my fun, and how they kind of utilize Madcap to just deal with him and just punch his ass out. Avalette was an interesting one of Sam having to pretty much try and use the plastoids to kind of keep the bullets in check before Black Panther's just like, yeah, I got this. So we see that the Mad Thinker's whole plan was to pretty much utilize the team to make super adaptoid armor so that way he could do this shit himself. So we'll see how that kind of works out for him in the next issue. But I really enjoyed this and can't wait to see how this arc kind of ends. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.